Hi, I'm Bill Garvin. Thanks for joining me for another Durkee instructional video. In the introduction, one of Durkee's 3 criteria was to make the hooping stations more affordable for the masses. Not everyone in the embroidery industry is doing full fronts, full jacket backs, or mass volumes of production. People asked, and Durkee listened. For that reason, they came up with 3 additional stations, all starting with the foundation, the project station for these additional fixtures. Each one of these additional hooping stations are going to come with 2 additional legs for stability, okay, to make sure it's maximum stability for anything that you're trying to embroider. Also included are going to be centering pins to be able to mark on any one of these boards your center location for embroidery inside of your hoop. The only thing needed to install these is gravity. Simply showing you the 16.5-inch hooping station, which is the same width as the full size station, just shorter. If you look on the back, you've got your U-shaped channel, and all you need to do is simply slide it over top of your base, and that board is ready to start hooping. From there, this board can be removed. Again, that's your plus size at 16.5 inches. Move over to our junior. This is the 13-inch board. Again, mounts the exact same way. From there, it can be removed. And we can move on to our infant board, which is just 8.5 inches. So now let's see how these boards work. We're going to go back to the shirt that we had hooped previously on our full station, just so you can see how it works the same on our Hooping Pro Plus station. The additional thing here is our centering pin to find our center point on our embroidery when we hoop the shirt. So removing the pin is as simple as a twist. You just push in, they're spring loaded, twist, it'll come out. We're going to start by putting the shirt back on the hooping station. Remembering our lettering system. So I'm at the top line. I just need to remember my C, making sure my placket is straight. From there, I've already got the shirt marked for my centering. Remember, this only has to be done once. It doesn't matter if we're embroidering one of these shirts, 15 of these shirts, or 5,000 of these shirts. We're going to take our centering pin, move it into our slot, simply push in and twist, and that's going to find our center mark position. From there, I'm going to remove the shirt, and this gives me my center, and now what I'm going to do is build my fixture. I'm going to start with my brass bumper stops at the bottom. One on each side, staying on the same line. Getting them adjusted. From there, we're hands-free. I'm going to take my additional stops. Setting them into the top. And then from there, taking our backing holder and sliding it in position. And now we're removing the centering pin. Always keep your pins and everything in the board, that way they're never lost. From there, we're going to insert our backing into our holder, pulling our shirt back onto the hooping board, remembering the letter that we centered on earlier for the height, which was C, making sure everything is nice and straight. We're going to take our hoop, place it, make sure we're straight on line. We got our placket to go by and the edge of the hoop. Insert the top, make sure there's no slack or anything inside of there, and then from there you're going to hoop. From there you're ready to start sewing production. Now that we have hooped a polo using our plus station, what we're going to do now is hoop a youth t-shirt using the Hooping Pro Junior. Again, this board is getting smaller. We're down now to 13 inches diameter. This is ideal for our smaller products and items. For example, our kids' shirts, our kids' polos, and things like that. If you notice, I've already built the fixture. I have my backing stabilizer holder in place. So I'm going to place the backing, pull on our t-shirt, lined up, hoop's going to go in the top, again making sure we're straight, again using the edge of our board itself. You want to make sure there's no slack inside the hoop itself, and then press and hoop. Once again, you're ready to start sewing production on your machine. What we have is the infant station. Okay, this is our 8.5 inch board, again, just slides on place. I've already set up my fixture on here. I'm ready to go. This is going to be used for our toddler shirts and things like that are very small, difficult to hoop. Okay, so those are already set up in place. I'm going to insert my backing stabilizer into position. You notice I positioned both on each side. In this scenario, we're actually going to do the full back on a toddler's 4T polo. We're going to take the outside of our magnetic hoop, find our position, we want to get it close, and then hoop. Last but not least, Durkee has recognized that there is millions of single needle embroidery machine users throughout the country, mostly home-based. So for the first time, you actually have a system that you can use all of your single needle hoops on. The same way, building our fixtures, taking our stabilizer into our holders, making sure we got it nice and center. Sliding our hoop on into place, making sure everything is straight. Lining it up, I always push in the top, make sure I have no slack into the garment. Press the hoop. And now you're ready for all your single needle hoop embroidery machines.